Have you ever had one of those mornings where you just sit on the edge of the bed for a moment before standing up? Not because you're in pain, but because your legs feel like they're not quite ready yet, like they need a little time before they can carry you. Maybe you've also noticed that getting up from a chair takes more effort than it used to, or that your balance doesn't feel quite as steady anymore. It's easy to shrug this off and think, well, guess that's just what happens as we get older. But what if I told you that it's not just aging? That these little changes could actually be warning signs of something more serious? What you might be experiencing is something called sarcopenia. That's a condition where your muscles slowly shrink and weaken over time. And here's the thing, it often creeps up without much notice. You don't feel it happening day by day, but over the years, the strength just quietly slips away. That's the real danger. Sarcopenia affects as many as 1 in 3 people over 60. And many don't even realize it's happening until they experience a fall or start to lose their independence. According to research published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association, seniors with sarcopenia are actually twice as likely to suffer a fall. And when those falls happen, they're far more likely to lead to a hospital visit or even long-term disability. But here's something you might not expect. This kind of muscle loss doesn't only happen when you stop being active. It can actually happen while you're asleep. That's right, your muscles can start breaking down during the night if your body doesn't have the fuel it needs. You might think your body is resting and recovering, but if you went to bed without the right nutrients, you could actually be waking up weaker than when you fell asleep. That's why what you eat before bed could be one of the most important meals of your day, especially once you're past 60. So, what if I told you that scientists have now pinpointed 7 specific foods that, when eaten before bedtime, can help stop this muscle loss and in many cases, even reverse it? These foods don't just slow down the effects of aging. Some have actually been shown to help rebuild lost muscle, boost your strength, and improve your recovery for folks in their 70s or 82nd. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for the entire list. Because the number 1 food isn't just helpful, it's been clinically proven to reverse sarcopenia and help rebuild real muscle, even in people well into their 80s. I'll walk you through exactly what that food is, how much of it to use, and the best way to include it in your evening routine. By the end, you'll know how to give your body the right fuel at the right time to help you feel stronger again. Please leave your comments below this video, and if you enjoy helpful videos like this one, please remember to like and subscribe. Now, let's dive in. Let's start with number 7, eggs, especially when they're soft-boiled or poached. Eggs have always been known as one of the best sources of protein. And when it comes to bedtime meals for seniors, they're one of the gentlest foods to digest while still giving your body a good supply of nutrients. What makes eggs so special is that they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build muscle. One of these amino acids, called leucine, is especially important because it helps kickstart the process your muscles need to grow and repair. A study published in Nutrition Research showed that older adults who ate foods rich in leucine like eggs in the evening had a 25% increase in overnight muscle building compared to those who ate lower protein meals. And here's something you might not know. When eggs are lightly cooked, like soft-boiled, or poached, the nutrients are easier for your body to absorb. That's important because as we age, our digestion doesn't always work as smoothly as it once did. Eggs also give you a boost of vitamin D and B12. These are both important for keeping muscles strong and helping your nerves work properly. In fact, low levels of vitamin D have been linked to weaker muscles and a higher risk of falling in older adults. And eggs happen to be one of the few natural food sources of this vitamin. If you'd like to make eggs part of your nightly routine, try having 1 or 2 soft-boiled or poached eggs about an hour before bed. Add a sprinkle of sea salt if you like, and maybe some steamed spinach if you enjoy savory flavors at night. Try to avoid frying the eggs or adding cheese, since heavy fats can upset your stomach and keep you from getting a good night's sleep. If you want to mix things up, you could also make a simple egg salad using Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise. However you prepare them, eggs can be a powerful friend to your muscles while you rest. Next up at number 6 is almond butter. Now, this one might surprise you. Almond butter probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind when you think of bedtime snacks, but it's actually one of the best foods you can include in your nighttime routine if you want to protect your muscles. Why? Because it's packed with healthy fats, plant-based protein, and important nutrients like vitamin E and magnesium. These work together to help reduce muscle breakdown and support repair while you sleep. Almond butter also contains something called arginine, an amino acid that improves blood flow to your muscles so the nutrients you eat can get where they're needed most. There was a study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition that followed older adults who added moderate amounts of healthy fats, especially from nuts, into their diet. The ones who included almond butter in their evening snack had noticeably better muscle retention over 6 months than those who didn't. And this was even true for people who weren't very active or were recovering from illness. In fact, they kept 15% more lean muscle mass during that time. That's a huge difference, and it shows just how important the right nighttime snack can be. If you'd like to give almond butter a try, you could spread a tablespoon on a slice of whole grain toast, or stir it into a bowl of warm oatmeal or cottage cheese. 1 tablespoon gives you around 3 grams of protein and 8 grams of healthy fats, enough to keep your blood sugar steady and your muscles fed through the night. Just be sure to choose a natural version with no added sugar or unhealthy oils. If you often wake up hungry or have trouble sleeping through the night, this smooth, satisfying spread might be just what you need. It gives your body slow-burning energy while helping to support the long, steady rebuilding of muscle while you rest. Now, let's move on to number 5. Tart cherry juice. This one might surprise you, but tart cherry juice is much more than just a trendy health drink. For older adults, it can be a powerful tool for protecting muscles overnight. The reason is that it helps reduce inflammation, improves the quality of your sleep, and supports muscle recovery, all of which are incredibly important when it comes to slowing or even reversing muscle loss. Tart cherries are packed with natural antioxidants, especially one group called anthocyanins. These have been shown to lower the signs of muscle damage and speed up the healing process. In a study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older adults who drank tart cherry juice twice a day for just 10 days had 34% less muscle soreness and noticeable improvement in strength recovery. That's impressive, especially considering how simple the solution is. The better your muscles recover at night, the more they can grow stronger the next day. But there's another reason tart cherry juice is a bedtime hero. It also helps boost melatonin. That's the natural hormone your body needs to fall into a deep, restorative sleep. And as you've heard before, it's during the deepest part of sleep that your muscles do the majority of their repair work. If you're waking up a lot, or just not getting quality sleep, your muscles aren't getting the chance to rebuild properly. To make tart cherry juice part of your evening, pour yourself a small glass, about 8 ounces of 100% tart cherry juice, around 30 minutes before bed. Make sure it's pure juice with no added sugars or blends. If you find the flavor a little too strong, feel free to dilute it with water. Some folks even like to warm it up slightly and sip it like a soothing tea. Another great option is to use it as a base for a bedtime smoothie, maybe with a scoop of protein powder mixed in. However you enjoy it, think of it as putting your body into repair mode before your head even hits the pillow. Now, let's talk about number 4. Pumpkin seeds. They may be small, but these little seeds are loaded with nutrients your muscles need, especially as you get older. Pumpkin seeds are rich in magnesium, zinc, and protein, and all of these play a role in keeping your muscles strong and healthy. Magnesium, in particular, is one mineral that many people don't get enough of, and it's essential for muscle function. It helps with everything from muscle contractions to protein creation, and it even helps you get deeper sleep by calming your nervous system. There was a study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society that showed older adults who got enough magnesium had up to 30% better lower body strength than those who didn't. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan. That's an amino acid your body turns into serotonin and then into melatonin, helping you fall asleep and stay asleep. As we've mentioned, that good, deep sleep is when muscle recovery and rebuilding happen, so getting enough tryptophan makes a real difference. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you about 7 grams of protein and nearly 40% of the magnesium you need each day. That's a lot of nutrition in a very small serving. To enjoy them as a bedtime snack, try eating 1 to 2 tablespoons about an hour before going to sleep. You can eat them raw, roasted, or mix them into a small smoothie or some yogurt if you prefer something softer. Just be sure to choose the unsalted kind, since too much salt at night can disturb your sleep and raise your blood pressure. Some seniors even soak their pumpkin seeds in water during the day to help make them easier to digest, then lightly toast them before bed. However you prepare them, pumpkin seeds are a simple and satisfying way to support your muscles every night. Next up, number 3, Greek yogurt. This thick and creamy favorite isn't just tasty, it's also one of the best nighttime snacks you can have for muscle health. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because it's been strained several times to remove extra liquid. This gives it a rich texture and nearly double the protein of regular yogurt. 1 cup of Greek yogurt can pack in about 20 grams of protein, and it includes both fast-acting and slow-digesting types. Right away, your body gets a burst of nutrients to kickstart muscle repair. Then, as the slower protein breaks down over the next few hours, your muscles continue getting fed all through the night. That's exactly what your body needs while you sleep. There's research to back this up too. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who had a protein-rich yogurt snack before bedtime boosted their muscle-building activity by 26% compared to those who didn't eat anything at night. That's a big jump from something as simple as eating yogurt. Greek yogurt also contains calcium, which helps your muscles contract properly and supports healthy bones. And the probiotics it contains help your gut absorb all the nutrients you're giving it so that protein goes where it's needed most. To make it even more effective, try dressing it up with a few extra ingredients. Stir in a teaspoon of chia seeds for added omega-3s and fiber. Then toss in a small handful of blueberries or raspberries. These berries contain compounds that help reduce inflammation in aging muscles. And if you'd like a little sweetness, go ahead and drizzle in a bit of raw honey. Not only will it satisfy your sweet tooth, but it can also help keep your blood sugar steady overnight and support melatonin production for better sleep. Enjoy this combination about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, and you'll have a delicious, dessert-like treat that gives your muscles exactly what they need to heal and grow. Next up, number 2, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese has quietly earned a reputation as one of the best bedtime foods for older adults, especially when it comes to holding onto muscle strength. It's packed with casein protein, which digests slowly and feeds your muscles with a steady supply of nutrients while you sleep. That's important, because slow and steady nourishment through the night is exactly what your body needs to keep muscle loss at bay. But cottage cheese has another trick up its sleeve. It contains a generous amount of leucine, the same powerful amino acid we talked about earlier that helps kickstart muscle growth. In fact, a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed older adults who ate cottage cheese before bed and did some light resistance exercises. After just 12 weeks, they saw a 27% increase in muscle strength and a 20% gain in lean muscle mass. That's an impressive result from such a simple food. Another reason cottage cheese is so helpful for seniors is its soft texture. It's easy to chew and swallow, even if you have dental issues or a smaller appetite in the evenings. Plus, it's full of other nutrients that support your muscles and bones, like calcium and phosphorus. These work behind the scenes to keep your muscles contracting properly and your bones strong enough to support them. And here's something else you might appreciate: cottage cheese is low in carbohydrates, which means it won't spike your blood sugar or disrupt your sleep. That makes it a great option for those who are watching their sugar levels or trying to sleep more soundly. To make cottage cheese more enjoyable and even more effective, try mixing half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese with a spoonful of chia seeds and a few berries. Let it sit for about 10 minutes so the seeds soften up, and you get a nice, creamy texture. It becomes a naturally sweet, fiber-rich snack that helps keep your blood sugar stable and leaves you feeling satisfied through the night. Just be sure to choose a low-sodium version to avoid extra salt that could disturb your rest. Many seniors who add this bedtime snack to their evening routine notice they feel fuller overnight, sleep more soundly, and wake up with more energy. It's a simple habit, but it can have a big impact on your strength and well-being. And now, we've reached number 1 on our list, the ultimate bedtime food for rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia, a whey protein shake combined with collagen and leucine. This might sound like something only bodybuilders use, but don't let that throw you off. When used the right way, this combination has been shown to actually reverse muscle loss in older adults, even those in their 70s and 80 seconds. It's not just about getting stronger, it's about feeling more capable, more stable, and more in control of your body again. Let's break it down. Whey protein is one of the best sources of protein you can find. It's quickly absorbed, rich in essential amino acids, and especially high in leucine, the key amino acid your muscles need to grow. A major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who drank 40 grams of whey protein before bed had a 32% increase in overnight muscle building compared to those who just had carbohydrates. That's already a big deal. But here's where things get even more exciting. When they added extra leucine, about 3 grams, the results were even better. That same study showed that the body's muscle building response more than doubled with the addition of leucine. It was like flipping a switch that told the body, it's time to rebuild. Now, let's talk about collagen. While whey helps grow muscle tissue, collagen supports everything around it, your joints, tendons, and ligaments. It's full of special amino acids like glycine and proline that help reduce joint pain and improve recovery. In one study published in Osteoarthritis and Cartilage, seniors who took 15 grams of collagen daily had better joint stability and improved muscle strength within 12 weeks. That's not just helpful, it's life-changing for many people. By combining whey protein, collagen, and leucine, you're giving your body a complete toolkit to rebuild muscle and protect your joints at the same time. And when you take this mix before bed, you're making sure your body has everything it needs to go to work while you sleep. To prepare the perfect bedtime shake, start with 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein, about 30 to 40 grams. Add 1 scoop of collagen peptides and mix in 3 grams of pure leucine powder. Blend it with water or unsweetened almond milk. If you want to enhance the taste and benefits, try adding a dash of cinnamon to help with blood sugar control, or half a banana to give your body extra potassium and melatonin support. Drink this about 45 minutes before bed. And you're not just having a snack, you're giving your body a carefully designed plan to stop muscle loss in its tracks and actually rebuild the strength you may have thought was gone for good. So, there you have it, the top 7 bedtime foods that can truly help your body stay strong, even as the years go by. From the slow and steady support of cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, to the powerhouse combination of whey, collagen, and leucine, each one of these foods plays a specific role in nourishing your muscles overnight. Whether it's calming inflammation, improving sleep, or feeding your body with the exact proteins it needs to grow, these evening choices can make all the difference. And the best part, you don't have to overhaul your whole routine. Just start by adding one of these foods into your evening a few times a week. You might be surprised by how much stronger and more energized you feel sometimes in just a matter of weeks. You'll notice getting up from a chair doesn't take as much effort. Walking feels steadier, and those little aches and feelings of weakness, they start to fade. When you combine these bedtime foods thoughtfully, the results can be life-changing. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about reclaiming strength, stability, and confidence at any age. Science has shown that even if you're in your 70s, 80 seconds, or beyond, it's still very possible to regain muscle and move through life with greater ease. The key is giving your body the right kind of fuel and giving it at the right time. And that time, as you've seen, is right before bed. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed your arms or legs feeling weaker over time and just assumed it was part of getting older? Or maybe you've already been eating some of these bedtime foods. If so, which ones have made a difference for you? Please leave your views and stories in the comments section below. We read every single one, and your stories can inspire others who may be facing the same challenges. Thank you so much for watching, And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos just like this. We're here to support you every step of the way. Sleep well and wake up stronger.